If you're thinking of visiting the area of White Rock, or if you're even thinking of moving to the area of White Rock, you probably want to have a little bit of an idea of the things that you can do in the city. What do the locals do? What do they do to have fun? Where do they visit? And everything you need to know to really enjoy yourself when you're here. Now, this isn't just another long, drawn-out video about White Rock and gonna be showing you sprawling views of the beautiful Semi-Amu Bay and the White Rock Promenade and all the things you likely already know about visiting the city of White Rock. We are gonna go absolutely rapid fire on everything I think you should know about visiting or living in the area. And if you're a local that's watching this video, I want you to keep track of everything that I am mentioning and leave a comment below and let me know if I got it right or if there's something else that we need to add to the video next time to make sure anybody visiting here or looking to relocate here gets everything they need out of the area to enjoy themselves. Living here almost my entire life and selling hundreds and hundreds of homes in the area with my real estate team, we have come to know every single nook and cranny of this absolute beautiful city. So for the purposes of this video, we're gonna cover the areas of really White Rock, but also tie into some of the things that the South Surrey community has to offer as well. And I'll make you a guarantee, if you spend the next few minutes with me on this video, I will make sure you learn about everything cool about this community. And if you are someone that is looking to buy a home in the area, make sure you hang around to the end as well, because I got a gift for you that's worth $350 and we're gonna give it to you for absolutely free. So if that sounds good, let's get into it. Hey, it's Darren here. If you're thinking of moving to Surrey, White Rock, or any of the surrounding suburbs, subscribe below so you can be the first to learn about the market and the areas. And like so many others, we've helped in the process of buying or selling a home. If you need help in the process, whether it's today or 6 months from now, use the link in the description to book a time to speak with me. We'll help you make sure that your move is the absolute best that it could ever be. All right, so what are we going to cover in today's video? Well, we are going to cover the general categories that you would expect if you are looking to relocate or move to anywhere. We're gonna cover the best places to eat. We're gonna cover the best places to have a drink, whether it's beer or wine. We're gonna talk about the best parks to visit. We're gonna talk about golfing. We are gonna talk a little bit about the beach because you can't make a video about White Rock without talking about White Rock Beach, obviously. We're gonna talk about arts and entertainment, and we're gonna talk about the best places in the neighborhood to go shopping. This way, you're gonna be able to live like the locals do. So without further ado, let's get started. So you just arrived in White Rock, and the first thing that you're looking to do is to go explore, and likely you're gonna go explore the beach. So what are some of the best things to do in White Rock when it comes to visiting the beach that are free? For starters, you could try the local sport of skimboarding. Since the White Rock tide goes so far out from the beach, we have a ton of shallow tide pools, which the locals make great use of in terms of skimboarding. Skimboarding effectively is casting a thin wooden board along the tide pools, running and jumping on it and riding the momentum, and for the skilled at skimboarding, performing tricks on the skimboard until it comes to a stop. Now, if skimboarding isn't your thing, you could also visit White Rock Beach to try your hand at making some sandcastles. And I know what you're thinking, but let me say that White Rock has the most perfect sand for making incredible sandcastles. So much, in fact, that in the 70s and 80s, we held the most epic sandcastle competitions you will probably ever see, and I really hope that one day they bring those competitions back. If both those activities at the beach aren't for you, the good news is the main attraction of the entire area is right there, just in front of your feet, and that, of course, is Marine Drive. Both the promenade, walking along the beach, checking out all the beautiful views of Semi-Amu Bay, taking a walk along the historic White Rock Pier, and also visiting all of the local shops on White Rock Beach. And there's a ton of fine dining restaurants in this area, some of which we're gonna mention later on in this video. If you wanna know the very best park in the White Rock and South Surrey area, you're gonna wanna take a trip to the border area to visit Peace Arch Provincial Park. And here's why. Peace Arch Park is unique in the BC park system. Its beautifully manicured lawns and gardens straddle the 49th parallel, so planning and development are managed in partnership with Washington State Parks. The Peace Arch itself, dedicated in 1921, was the first such structure in the world. It was built on the international boundary between Canada and the United States to commemorate the lasting peace between the two countries. School children from both countries donated money for the purchase of the land surrounding the Peace Arch, and in 1939, the Canadian portion of of the Peace Arch Park was officially dedicated. The park provides opportunities for walking as well as indoor and outdoor picnicking, surrounded by gorgeous gardens, sprawling fields, and the beautiful Semiahmoo Bay. But maybe visiting the park isn't really your thing, so maybe you want to play golf at one of the best golf courses in all of the lower mainland of British Columbia. Well, look no further than visiting the golf course at Morgan Creek. Morgan Creek Golf Course is a championship-length golf course that's the pride of the PGA Tour and Golf Canada, as well as ranked as one of the top 50 golf courses in Canada by Score magazine. The course naturally encourages all levels of players with 5 sets of tees to choose from. You'll enjoy their rolling fairways, lush tree lines, strategically placed bunkers, and checking out nature's wonders like the incredible view of Mount Baker always looming in the distance. This isn't just another golf course, it's a golfer's paradise. Through inventive design and dedicated staff, they help solve a serious challenge for golfers elsewhere on Canada's wet west coast. While other golf courses can get soggy and unplayable, Morgan Creek Golf Course stays dry. That means more playing time and a positive golf experience for everyone involved. It also includes an upscale restaurant, clubhouse, and driving range. But hey, I get it. Golf just maybe isn't your thing. It's truthfully not really mine either. So what about arts and entertainment? What can you do if you're visiting or moving to the area to go get some culturally awesome, soul-soothing experiences? Well, my first recommendation is to go check out the White Rock Museum. And here's why. You need to know the history a little bit that White Rock was once Surrey's child prodigy, a tiny seaside settlement packed with modest summer homes until the arrival of the Great Northern Railway in 1909. It was Canada Customs policy to have ports of entry at least 1 mile from the border. Therefore, their office at White Rock was built, a tiny railway station and customs office, becoming the center of gravity for a new community. Now, this historic train station has been transformed into the City Museum. Visit it to learn more about the First Nations people who originally inhabited the area, the legend of the White Rock itself, view historic photos and archives, do a self-guided tour, and so much more. Don't be scared about visiting the museum. It is not boring, it is super cool. But if that's not for you, you could also consider checking out the White Rock Players Club at Oceana Park Playhouse, which is a much-loved community theater group producing 5 shows a year, which include comedies, thrillers, dramas, and the ever-popular Christmas pantomime. But maybe you're just looking to kick back and go see a show. Well, lucky for you, we have a movie theater in White Rock as well, called the Caprice Theater, hosted by the Hollywood 3 Cinemas. This is a family-run independent movie theater that runs all of the premier movies that you could ever want to see. Now that you've got your fill of arts and entertainment, you're probably thinking, well, I want to do a little bit of shopping. So where is the very best place in all of White Rock and South Surrey to go get your fill for shopping? Well, you're definitely going to want to check out Marine Drive. I mean, it's built for tourists. There's lots of interesting things to look at, lots of shops, lots of restaurants. You're definitely going to enjoy yourself down when you're on Marine Drive. But if you're looking for a truly West Coast shopping experience, you're going to want to visit both Grandview Corners and the shops at Morgan Crossing. The shops at Morgan Crossing have over 60 big name stores, various services and shops, and is a premier outdoor shopping experience in the Fraser Valley. Also mentioned is Grandview Corners, just saddling right beside the shops at Morgan Crossing, with 80 units totaling over 614,000 square feet of shopping, including major retailers like The Brick, Home Depot, Walmart, Indigo, and major BC restaurant chains like Earl's, White Spot, and more. Definitely one of my favorite spots to shop. Now, we're gonna start wrapping this up, but the problem is you've had this long day of arts, entertainment, shopping, and you're probably getting a little bit hungry. So where's the best place to go grab food in White Rock? And I mean, obviously that is incredibly debatable, but here's what the locals say and visitors to White Rock. One of the highest rated restaurants in all of White Rock is Uli's, right on Marine Drive. This is a fine dining West Coast bistro. They have incredibly creative dishes, and you're gonna find all different types of ethnic foods, including German, Spanish, and American. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit lower scale and you're coming to White Rock, you have to try the fish and chips in the neighborhood. This is just something that you do when you come to White Rock, and there is incredibly great choices all over the beach. You can't really go wrong with any of them, but if you're gonna try one, you might consider trying the staple of the community, the one that's been the OG in the community for the absolute longest August, and that of course is Moby Dick's. Rated a whopping 4.4 stars on Google with over 2,500 reviews. Moby Dick's is the White Rock destination for fish and chips. Rain or shine, this place has a lineup outside where you can go get your delicious fish and chips and walk right across to the White Rock Promenade to eat them seaside and overlooking the beautiful Semiahmoo Bay. But now maybe you're thirsty. Maybe you want to visit the absolute best place in White Rock in South Surrey to go have a cold beer. Well, why not visit Three Dogs Brewery in White Rock to go have some of their fresh homemade beer. You're gonna love the beer at Three Dogs, but you're also gonna love their welcoming patio, their live music or game nights, and their great snacks that they offer their guests. But maybe you prefer a glass of wine and don't really feel like a beer. And because a lot of the wine in British Columbia is brewed in the Okanagan, specifically in the Oliver and the Osoyoos areas, one of the best locations to go sip some of this beautiful BC wine is no other than the Washington Avenue Grill. The Washington Avenue Grill is an historic building in White Rock overlooking Semiahmoo Bay, and the atmosphere and the warmth of the interior and the great waitstaff just make it one of the best places in the entire city to go enjoy a glass of your favorite BC wine. I've got two more for you, and they're gonna be a little bit of fun ones. But before I jump into the two more, I want to ask you for one thing. If you are a local watching this video, be sure to comment below and let me know if you agree with all of the things that I have said so far about the premier places to enjoy in both the White Rock and the South Surrey neighborhood. Also, at the start of the video, I mentioned if you are somebody new to the buying process or looking to relocate to the area, there's two ways that you can become fully educated to make sure you are making the best decisions when it comes to buying your next home in the White Rock, Surrey, or any of the surrounding municipalities. Number one, naturally, is book a time to speak with me and my team, and we will help you understand not only all of your options, but put you in a great place so you can make the most informed decisions about the communities that you could ever make. But the next one is access to our BC Home Buyers course, an online course we created with over 3 hours of video content, PDF downloads, and questionnaires to help anybody looking to buy a home anywhere in BC be wildly successful and avoid all of the pitfalls that sting so many home buyers. This course is regularly offered for just about $350, and for a very limited time, we are offering 20 free lifetime subscriptions to the course to help anybody looking to buy in British Columbia be the best that they can be. So be sure to get yours before the spots run out. The access code is in the description below of this video. So you've had your beer at Three Dogs, or you've had your beautiful glass of BC wine at the WAG, which is also the Washington Avenue Grill, and you might be getting a little bit sleepy. So what do you do now? Well, there's only two ways I can think of to have an incredible pick-me-up. Number one is go grab a cup of coffee. And what are the premier places to grab a beautiful cup of coffee? Well, there is no other than Islands Cafe in Ocean Park, just opened, featuring roasted coffees brought back from the shores of Hawaii. It is a great atmosphere and a great place to get a wonderful cup of coffee. But if you're not open to exploring Ocean Park and all the things that are offered there, another incredibly popular spot with the locals is Laura's Coffee Corner. This is actually located in White Rock and is incredibly busy, known for its great coffee, sandwiches, and baked goods. So check it out. And lastly, a debate that is going to keep the locals up at night is, where do you get the best pizza in all of White Rock? And I'm gonna say things that are gonna be incredibly controversial right now. My absolute favorite place in all of South Surrey and White Rock, and the Lower Mainland to be in fact, to get the best slice of pizza has got to be the Ocean Village Pub. Now, full disclosure, I actually worked for the Ocean Village Pub back when it was called Ocean Park Pizza and Steakhouse. The owners are incredible, incredible people. But let me tell you this, the pizza is even better. Now, a great runner-up is also Bucky's Pizza on 24th Avenue, another incredibly popular spot with the locals. And I know there's some locals that are watching this that are absolutely burning up inside because I have not mentioned Emilio Finati's Pizza in the Five Corners area of White Rock. So I got it in the video. That is another one that people absolutely love out here. And if you like pizza, you definitely got to try all three. You're not going to go wrong at any of them. So there you go. You now know the best of the best places to visit, eat, and things to do when you are coming to the city of White Rock or South Surrey. I hope this guides you in your journeys, whether you're looking to buy a home or just simply visit for the weekend. Now you know, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on anything to do with White Rock, British Columbia, Surrey, British Columbia, or anything going on in the crazy, crazy world of British Columbia real estate, just like this video discusses right here.